Welcome back to another episode of Avatar The Last Airbender. This is Season 3, Episode 2, everybody. I am so ready to get back into this next season. So, I have a prediction for this episode. And it has nothing to do with the title of it. It has nothing to do with the description because I don't read those before I begin an episode. But rather, I just have a feeling, a sneaky little suspicion, if you will, that this time in this episode, there is no way that Aang is going to stay hidden very long. I do appreciate that he has had a full 180 in thought process and being like, I need to let everybody know I'm still here and I need to have the pride of coming back from this failure of dying. To the whole I'm going to stay hidden and burn my glider thing. I don't think it's going to last. I think it's going to be not by his own volition. I think somebody else is going to spot him right out, or like, I don't know, see the line on his neck or his hands, and that's going to be giveaway enough. So we shall see. Will it come true? Let's find out. As per usual, we will be going back to the very beginning of this episode so that we can all stay on the same time. So starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Nickelodeon, hey! Flames. Whoosh. Oh, Asa should have said something about Roku last time. Yeah. What? Roku, this was your mess. Clean it up. Okay. Avatar, the last airbender. Previously on Avatar. Mm-hmm. Ah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Book 3, Fire, Chapter 2, The Headband. It's gotta be hot living in a volcano, even if you are fire people. Where's the food come from? What do you eat in the Fire Nation? Ash? It's gotta be so unsatisfying. That's why they're so grumpy all the time. The food is trash. Fine. What if they are? That's a good jump. Like, I'm not opposed to anything Sokka's saying. Momo. That's cute. Sokka's on board. Ew. It's a wee bit of shopping. Are you at the bottom? Yeah, let's go. Cute! I love this. They have to accessorize. They're just like, gotta look the part. Can't help it. Give me that crown, baby. I'm trying to see if anybody else has blue eyes or if it's just the water tribes. I didn't really think about that before. Huh. Kind of lucky. Not gonna lie. Mama! I'm sorry. Calm your tits, son. Just want to have fun. It's funny. How are they gonna do paperwork and stuff on him? I don't know, but it's fine. Okay. Not mad at that. Mm. Ain't your uncle. I'll allow it. Shush. You're beating yourself up right now. Just don't say anything. Just move your lips. Pantomime. Not fun. You're making a fool of him! This is how you're gonna make enemies! And this is how you're gonna stand out! Oh boy. I think it's gonna be a good thing, isn't it? You're gonna get chastised for not winning. Oh, no rain! Who's gonna pose as your parents? Boo. Ooh, ouch. She's so good. She's so smart. Like, ugh. Mm. Oh, Lord. Maybe don't use all your other abilities? But I want to see the party. We go! Looks very Naruto. You're so mean, dude. Yeah. Man. Let's go! Let's go! Wobbly! I love it. I love it. This had to be fun to animate. Or a trial to animate, one of the two. Ooh, new dance. Oh yeah, yeah. I want to do that. Everybody copy? Heyo. Like a little bit like fighting, a little bit like dancing. Yep. I like that Batman. That Batman was cool. Yay! Now who watched? Who saw? Yeah. Boo. He is little brat. Oh my god, I love it. Let's go. Uh-oh. Everybody gonna put on headbands? Yeah, allies. Are they still making music in the background? Are they still just playing the tune? It's like, it's fine. So just keep going. Smooch? Reminds me of Rufio. Then blink? No. No blinking. Just staring into the void. This episode's not a bad way to start building allies. It's not. It's not. It's definitely something that they just like start to whittle away at defenses that are set in place, but under people that are still malleable mindset, meaning like children that are learning and still like one of those people that you could tell them the truth of what's going on and they still might be willing to hear it versus somebody that has been well established in the Fire Nation, trying to figure out if a guard or somebody could be on their side. So it's nice to see little pieces being chipped away at within the nation. I can totally see these kids coming back at some point and being on the side of our heroes. We'll see how that plays out. I gotta say, they all look really good in red, though. Those outfits are pretty, like, top-notch and whatever. I really love Katara's new outfit. Love the hairstyle, love the everything. My favorite little bit of this entire thing was when they went shopping. Yes, fashion. After everything else that they do, they're just like, accessorized. We need a crown. Let's go, baby. It's so cute. So very cute. I'm intrigued that Aang ended up going to school. That's not what I expected to happen at the start of all of this. And no, my prediction at the beginning of this video did not come true. He did not out himself. Completely. Completely. There was that child at the very end that did see the rock smash. So I wonder if he is going to spread it and then everybody's going to get the planted seed of the Avatar is still here. That was the Avatar. But good on all those kids. Good on all those kids to be like, oh, headbands? We got you, boo. And like totally accept everything that they were learning in that moment. Being granted that freedom of feeling fun and being able to express yourself creatively through movement and just self-expression, that was a lot of fun to see. It's interesting that they actually had extra stuff set up at the dance party, such as like the columns and the water fountain and the glass, not glass, but rather the ice glasses. I would be really sus of all that stuff. I would probably be noting everything, being like, that's not what you would see in a cave normally. That ice stuff is definitely new. Where are we getting all this, I wonder? Especially the ice on a fire location. I'm still caught up on the fact that they are on a volcano. Their food is meat. We have established that. So do they have any lettuce or anything? He said he was going to eat lettuce out of the trash, but do they have any greens in this area? I don't imagine anything grows very well. So we'll see if Aang even has like options for food or if that's just one of those things where they have to have their cabbages shipped in. I have a new theory for next time. I will comment that I loved the dance moves. It was so silly for most of them, but when we got Katara and Aang dancing on their own, that's one of the first real coupley moments we have seen, and that has been straight out like couple. We have had the one secret tunnel episode, but never really that blatant of like, this is flirting. This is them getting all coupley and stuff. This is Katara being jealous of Aang's and having other lady friends that potentially could be lady partners. And speaking of lady partners and like their partners, I don't even remember that child's name, but that little brat that told on them, boy, you just want to flick him on the nose. But I did love the interaction between Aang and him, where not only he was just like dodging him, just ever so easily, just being like, this is what I do. This is what I do. Let's make fun of you. Let's go. But rather the very first moment that they meet, and he's like, oh, you're one of the popular kids that I've heard so much about. It's just, it was just perfect. Little popular kids equal bratty, and it was just too funny to me in the moment. I really enjoyed that moment as somebody that wasn't a popular kid also, that just kind of tickled me just a little bit. I am curious to see if anybody's going to call Aang out, or like the absence of this child out, no longer being in school anymore. Are they just going to say that this kid just ran away, or are we ever going to have a topic of conversation on that? I don't know. I think this is a one and done. Outside of these kids coming back into the storyline later on to help rescue Aang or make the Fire Nation pro Avatar or anything like that, I don't think we're ever going to see the school again. I don't think we're ever going to have a conversation about the headmaster and that there is a child missing, unless we are in the palace and the headmaster comes to the palace to report a missing child or a suspicious child or something like that. That's the only way I can see anything happening beyond the storyline that we've already had. I think we're done with the school. The last thing I want to touch base on is Zuko. Zuko. I think Zuko would have been my favorite character when I was younger, just because I did love an angsty person and I just loved the like ups and downs of their emotions throughout. You know where Zuko's coming from. He's been constantly manipulated by his family to like want their praise and to do everything to get it. So I get where Zuko's coming from. I want to shake him. Just a little shake, because you know that he keeps going to Iroh because he's like, this is good. You are good. You are the like personification of what has gone through what a person needs to go through to grow. And you were helping me grow. But I'm so tied to these roots of trying to please somebody else that I am just keep following into this. And I need you. And when I can't have you in that regard, I need you to help me with my other goal. And my other goal is to capture the Avatar. So I know I need you, but I also know I need this. And that's what keeps pulling him away, but also keeps him coming to Iroh, because he's like, I know there's something here that I'm missing. And he just needs to let the other thing go. That's what it is. He just needs to listen to Iroh and everything that he's been taught thus far. And I hate this because I know I've had such suspicions of Iroh, but him in this circumstance, it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart for him. I know he's been such a good person. I know that he has said everything that he needs to do and has interacted with our heroes in multiple occasions on very good terms thus far. I don't want anything bad to happen, but just as a great story and plot device, I just feel like something still is about to happen with Iroh. But I really, really, really do appreciate him at this moment. Just like, it hurts. It hurts to see him cry. It hurts to know that he had such high hopes for Zuko and they're all just coming crashing down because he can see that there is no help to be had until Zuko decides to let go on the other thing. And he's not. He's choosing actively not to. And that's the hard part because we see at the end of this episode, we have a new contender coming into play with the eye on his forehead. No idea who that is, but cannot be good for Aang. Cannot be good for our heroes. Cannot be good for Momo or Appa either. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. But in the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for watching with me. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Mwah!